Good evening, everyone. It's 5 p.m. on the West Coast, and you are tuned in to Mark's Place Live. My name is Mark Wesley Curran. I am here let me get my cowboy hat on here. I got a pair of headphones on underneath this. Where every Thursday night we are here live, and I'm going to be sharing some really cool original music with you and taking you down memory lane with some country rock, Americana, and folk music. We hope you guys are doing well out there tonight. We're coming to you from a chilly and somewhat dark California here tonight, where normally this time of year we have wonderful sunny skies and warm weather. Tonight we are down in the low digits, but I don't think it's going to snow. Because it never snows. Hello, Chris. Good to see you out there. All right, let's get warmed up. And we are going to be bringing you some new music tonight, so we hope you're going to stick around. This is called Letting Go. Hold on a second here. I'm going to get one setting up here that I need. Okay, there we go. Let's do some music. Hey, Alana. I could see it in your eyes, you're crying. Somewhere deep within your heart, you're lying. Don't you see that it's worth the trying? The world ain't gonna end. Don't let you tell them that it's never be right. I'm here to tell you that I've seen the light. Come a little closer, let me hold you so tight. Don't give up the fight. If you're feeling like you're always low, gets much better when you come to know we could make it better. Now let it be known in the good time loving song. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on out, girl, the stars are so bright. You're looking better and you're looking so right. You start to feel it when you see the light. The love begins to shine. It won't be long before the dawn is coming. Within the darkness and the guitar's strumming, steady glow and your heart is pumping. It's gonna feel so right. Try a little love and let it all go free. Angels hear it when you speak to me. Something happened in the air tonight, in the good time loving song. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But if you're feeling like you're always low, gets much better when you come to know we can make it better, let it be known in a good time loving song. And try a little love and let it all go free. Angels hear it when you speak to me. Something happening in the air tonight, in a good time loving song. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Good time loving song. Oh yeah, taking you back to a couple of years without golden oldie. And we hope you all doing well out there tonight. You are tuned in to Mark's Place Live, as we are here each and every Thursday night, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. My name is Mark Wesley Curran, and I'm a singer-songwriter. I originally hail from the southeastern Pennsylvania region of our United States, now currently making my home right here in the beautiful city of Los Angeles, California, where each and every week we bring you only the best in original music, and that means original country, country rock, folk, and Americana music, and whatever else we want to throw in there. But it's all good time music, it's all positive, and it's all fun. I'd like to say hello to my good friend, Mr. Michael Anthony Perna, who is here for the first time this evening. Hello, Michael. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Michael is a fellow performer, and I've had the pleasure of booking Michael on some shows. Michael has a great show, and he is a great pianist and songwriter and a singer-songwriter in his own right. And we're going to be posting some links for Michael's show. Michael's show. You have to come to my website because we're going to be sharing some links. Isn't that right, Michael? We're going to be sharing some video links from YouTube, and we're going to be kind of helping to boost one another's sites and help co-promote and all that kind of stuff. So that's great. Hello, good to see you. Yes, Jamie Nicholas Reyes is here. We have our good friend Alana Hillard Reimhold here. Good to see you, Alana. And Chris Garcia is here. Now, Alana is here all the way from southeastern Pennsylvania, my old stomping grounds. And Michael Anthony Perna is here from Los Angeles. And Mr. Jamie Nicholas is here from the Philippines. We'd like to say hello to him. We have a bunch of our friends here all the way from the Philippines, and a very good friend of mine from my Octorara High School days and living back in southeastern Pennsylvania is my good friend Rosemary Martin. Good to see you, Rosemary. Back brings back memories of 1976 and Octorara High School and all the wonderful times and not so wonderful times to be had in Acklen, Pennsylvania. And who else do we have here? I was kind of hoping that our moderator would be here, my good friend Mr. Steven Shapiro, but I think he slept in tonight, so I might be running the show solo tonight. But normally Steven's here. He'll probably be joining us in a little bit, but. For those not in the know, these live streams are normally run a lot smoother when you have a moderator. A person acts as a moderator. They help regulate the flow of the conversation, and we haven't had the fortune of having too many people in the chat room to need a moderator, but it's always good to have one and who kind of oversees the technical side of things. And also, we'll put up every now and again some URLs, some links to websites and various things that help keep the music going. And in that vein, or in that on that subject, we welcome you to visit my website at markwesleycurran.com, where you can get free downloads of most of the music that you're hearing tonight. You can come visit and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we got a lot of really cool stuff up there, plus archives of all the Mark's Place live shows that you may have missed. And tonight this is going to be our 28th show, and we'll be here for 90 minutes tonight. We'll be running 90 minutes from here on out. We got a 90-minute show for you. So hello, welcome to everyone here, and welcome to our friends from the United States and all over the world. I'd like to do a brand new song for you now. This is called These Are the Days. If only then, when we were younger, we knew the things that we know now. Now Now we're left to reimagine all that could have been somehow. Temples crumble in their ruin, nothing built to last. Things of form are ever changing. There's no future, there's no past. These are the days, my friend. All that is here must end, never to pass this way again. These are the days, my friend. All our heroes growing older, once here, now gone away. When we look into the mirror, we know we're going the same way. Frozen poses in old photographs, now fading into gray. As the memory grows weaker, in the closing of the day, these are the days, my friend. All that is here must end, never to pass this way again. These are the days, my friend. Ooh, these are the days, my friend. Oh. Where is time in rumination? Does grace imbue our light? And will remembrance pass in kindness once we're gone into the night? Once we're gone into the night. Brand new song that's called These Are the Days, My Friend. Not yet recorded, but I'm definitely thinking about recording that one. And how we doing out there tonight? I hope you guys are enjoying yourself tonight so far in the stream. This is Mark's Place Live. My name is Mark Wesley Curran, here with you until for another hour, at least another hour, hour 15. And Our shows are 90 minutes long, but we'd like to see y'all in here. You're all welcome each and every week. And of course, if you do like the music that you hear, do let your friends and family know about it and pass our links on to your social network contacts, because that's how we get the word out. And for those of you who aren't familiar, I am a singer-songwriter in the country music, country rock vein, but writing and performing songs of all styles and genres. But my latest incarnation, I guess you could call it, is or my latest style that I've been focusing on is country rock. And I've been recording some really cool songs in Nashville. And each month I've been releasing a new single, and for the last 6 months I've released a single each month. So that's going to continue for the next 6 months, and we've got music videos coming up. And in fact, hey Michael, I wanted to tell you I'm going to be playing one of my music videos here for you in just a little bit. So if you stick around, that would be great. And thank you so much for the appreciation. I do. I would like to record that song. Do you hear that song was kind of influenced by David Crosby? If you hear that, I could hear David Crosby singing that. Wouldn't that be a great David Crosby? Because this is a David Crosby chord. Those are David Crosby chords. That's what I call them anyway. I wrote that. I said, yes, kind of like Crosby solo stuff, because he's got that really high lilting voice. He would sound just great. But I actually just did that in the wrong key. I usually do that 3 steps up, and I didn't put the capo on, and didn't want to stop the song in the middle of it, at the beginning of it. So I just did it higher, and I sang it higher. And it actually sounds better in the lower key singing it higher, I think. See, that's what happens. Michael, you know this. When you're recording and you make a mistake, sometimes it's a good mistake. You learn from it, right? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I hope you guys are doing well tonight. And boy, we've really been challenged these recent months by all this COVID business. But it looks like we're starting to come out of the woods now. They're rolling out these vaccines, and we see some light at the end of the tunnel. So that's some very good news, and we hope that very soon we're going to be able to get back to some kind of normalcy here. But in the meantime, we are kind of hunkered down at home, and this is one of the reasons why I started this stream, because I wanted to be able to entertain you guys at home, and you don't have to go out anywhere, you don't have to travel, you just click on that link, and here we are each and every week. So that's exciting and that's fun, and it's an honor and a pleasure to be able to share some of these original songs with you each and every week. So I appreciate you being there. And let's do another one. Let's do another song here. Thank you so much, Michael. Nancy Wyndham is here. Hello, Nancy. Good to see you. Nancy, I just played a new song. You missed it. But I have another new one I'm going to do for you now. And this I have not yet recorded either. I think this is going to be the next one I'm going to be recording. So, there we go. This is called Sundown Rodeo. Open air arena, sun is sinking in the sky, cowboys getting ready, it's the ride of their lives, sweat is flying as they swear, Stetson hats fly in the air, it's sundown rodeo, girls are hot, beer is cold, we are all the young and old, days of heaven, nights of gold, at sundown rodeo. Rodeo. When them gates fly open, know it's gonna be a hell of a ride. on that bucking bronco. You look at death right in the eye. Cactus ropes and cowboy jeans, leather chaps tied at the seams. This sundown rodeo, girls are hot, beer is cold. We are all there, young and old, days of heaven, nights of gold. At sundown rodeo, la da da, la da da, la da 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 da. There beneath the stars they wrestle and they ride, as if there's no tomorrow. Someday we will die. Oh. When the night is over, for the riders it don't end, driving till the sunrise, just to do it all over again. It's their pride of love and glory, keep alive that age-old story. It's sundown rodeo, girls are hot, beer is cold. We are all there, young and old, days of heaven, nights of gold. It's sundown rodeo, girls are hot and the beer is cold. We are all there, young and old, days of heaven, nights of gold. At sundown rodeo. Gonna take you back to the Sundown Rodeo. That's kind of a cool country song, isn't it? I could imagine maybe who could you hear recording that? I could kind of hear like a Jimmy Buffett or someone like that. Of course, myself, you know. Hello to our fabulous moderator, Mr. Steven Shapiro. We call him the Hammer. Hey, Steve, good to see you. Steven Shapiro is here with us all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. And Steve Roth. Steve Roth is here. Steve likes my shirt. Thank you. I don't know if this, I don't think it's an Elvis. It looks like something Elvis might have wore, though, it doesn't it? It's kind of an Elvis-y shirt, definitely. Yeah. It's kind of weird, though, because it doesn't have a collar on it. And so it looks kind of, I don't know. It's not a bad shirt. It's not a bad shirt at all, actually. It's kind of got a snake kind of a vibe to it, doesn't it? Say hello to my good friend Mr. Steve Roth is here with us all the way from Los Angeles, California. He drove a long way to be here tonight. And Steve Roth is a great performer in his own right. Steve is an Elvis impersonator, and his specialty is doing Neil Diamond. So we have a lot of performers in our we have some performers in our chat room tonight. It's good to see all my good friends, my good performer friends, and of course all of the supporters that come out each and every week to listen to these original songs and kind of help bang the drum and enjoy, actually, because we sort of form our own little bubble, kind of our own community here, and it's like getting together in somebody's living room each and every week, you know, kind of sit around the campfire and sing the songs. But anyway, and Alana says brings back memories of Cowtown Rodeo. You know, I don't remember Cowtown Rodeo. Was that in Pennsylvania? Because Alana's father is real involved in that world, because he shoes horses, and but I can't remember. I know you and I never went to a rodeo, but is there a Cowtown Rodeo in Pennsylvania, Alana? Yeah. Oh, New Jersey. Okay. All right. I told the story last week. The only rodeo I was ever at live is I was traveling Route 66, and I was doing the promotional tour for the first CD, and when I did that, it was the Route 66 Elvis Across America tour is what I called it, and it was really funny because I would do two acts. I would do Elvis. I would open for myself, doing my original stuff, and I would stop like every couple hundred miles, and I would do a show. So I drove to Chicago, and I got off the interstate, and I got on Route 66, and I arranged it all ahead of time, but so I did shows like every couple hundred miles, and so I would open for myself as myself, and then I would come back I would come back as Elvis. So anyway, to finish the story, I was in see the latter half of that journey. I ended up in New Mexico, and they had me do Elvis in the middle of a rodeo, and the rodeo like started, and then there was like a halftime thing, and then I went out to the center of the thing, and I don't know, I can't remember what song I did. I think I did Burnin' Love or something. Can you imagine? But anyway, rodeos are a lot of fun. That was a long way to go just for that. That story. I'm sure you guys love to hear my stories of being on the road, don't you? Yes, indeed. Steve says he slept through his alarm. That's okay, Steve. That's all right. So, Steve, bring up the tip jar for me, please. And folks, if you are so inclined and you like the music, give us a little love with a tip jar. And while you are at it, if you come over to my website at markwesleycurran.com, you can also visit my store. And there's a great store there, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that in a little bit. Steve, remind me to tell them about the store in a little bit in case I forget, because sometimes I get carried away. And Nancy, are you okay? All right, good to see you. She says, of course we do. All right, going to do another single for you. This was last month's single. This is called The Time of Our Lives. Get the right key. See you sitting there, looking just as good as the day we met beneath that shade of wood. Though we've aged a bit from 30 years, it's true. Our love is just as strong as when we said I do. All the years flow by like water in a stream. All the days go by like in a mirror dream. If I could trade the time for all the golden views, I wouldn't trade the time I've had with you. It's the time of our life. Don't let go. Hold on tight. Feel the love, feel the light. It's the time of our life. In the moment, it's the time of our life. Some might say that I'm a sentimental fool. talk of things like love and think that it ain't cool. They don't know the ways you've made my life so good. All the things you do to make love understood. All the years flow by like water in the stream. All the days go by like in a mirror dream. If I could trade the time for all the golden view, I would never trade the time I've had with you. It's the time of our lives. Don't let go. Hold on tight. Feel the love. Feel the light. It's the time of our life. When I see that gentle loving in your eyes, I know that everything is all I realize. This is the moment, it's the time of our lives. It's the time of our lives. It's the time of our life. It's the time of our lives. Did you guys get a chance to hear that single, the one we did in Nashville? Oh my goodness, that came out so nice. Now, of course, what you're hearing each week here on the stream is you're hearing single instrument versions, acoustic versions of the songs, and oftentimes different arrangements. So the arrangements are always probably going to be different. I try to do it a little different for you guys each week. But if you haven't heard the recorded version, the single version that we did with all of the instruments and all of the session musicians that were hired in Nashville to do this, you really owe it to yourself to head on over to my website. You can get there through Facebook. You can check out the Mark Wesley Curran website, or you can come on over to my website on the web, the actual official website, markwesleycurran.com, and you've got free downloads there. All the music is free. All you got to do is just come on over and download, and we do it. Why? Because we love you. That's why. Yeah. Hope you guys had a good week. Did you guys have a productive week? Are you guys getting back to work? I forgot to ask you, Steve. Did you are you still at IBM? I remember you were at IBM before. And I wanted to mention to you, Steve Roth. I wanted to mention to you that I contacted MTA here in Los Angeles, and they couldn't find any more pictures. So they put me in touch with a photographer, and I sent the photographer an email, and I never heard back from him. So that's something. I guess maybe he doesn't have the pictures anymore or whatever. But anyway, if you find any more of those Elvis pictures from that Elvis shoot we did, shoot them over to me, because I got a real big kick out of that. So cool. All right, now Chris Garcia says that his buddy from Jacksonville just got a notification that his Mark's Place contraband that he ordered last week should be there any day now. And Mark's Place Live, of course, is the award-winning store where you can actually go and you can get imprinted items with Mark's Place Live logo, which is like, well, no, it's on this side. No, it's on this side, right there. You see that Mark's Place logo? Okay, that's the logo. And we have that. Now that's a wonderful logo, by the way. That's going to be like iconic. And this is what you can get. You can get a ceramic mug. We have all different colors. We have all different sizes. And we also have t-shirts, and we have hoodies and all kinds of imprinted items. And this is really something, because You know, when you shop at Mark's Place Live store, you know you're going to be getting only the finest quality, because as you can tell by this mug, we Mark's Place Live and the manufacturing that we do at Mark's Place Live, we, we use only the finest imported ceramics from the Orient and by way of China, and we only and these mugs are simply exquisite. And you want to get a close up of that? Let's see if we can get a close up of that. How's that? All right, Mark's Place Live. Now that's something. And you know what? You can get the handle on it. You see the handle there? That's no extra charge. So, you go to Mark's Place Live, you get only the finest quality goods at Mark's Place Live. And you know, the beautiful thing about it is that these can be really considered possible collector's items for the future. So let's say you went to Mark's Place Live tonight and you bought a Mark's Place Live t-shirt, and same Mark's Place mug or a hoodie, just like our friend Chris Garcia did. You may be in possession of a collector's item that someday could be worth a lot of money, because they're one-of-a-kind items. There aren't that many in the world. So when you buy an item that's a one-of-a-kind item, like a Mark's Place Live imprinted item, you know you're not only getting the very best quality, but you're also getting something that could be worth a great deal of money in the future. So probably not, but you know, it's good to think that way. So buy two. Buy one that you can use, and then buy one that you can seal in plastic. And oh my goodness. Steve, do we have any mugs in stock? Steve takes care of the stock room, and I saw him back there earlier. He was is my hat on straight? I got these headphones on. It's very uncomfortable, I gotta tell you that. All right. Okay. Anyway, I've been yakking too much. Yeah, Rosemary says, just like you, one of a kind. As long as we don't start talking about my flip phone, Rosemary, I don't want to get on that subject. Rosemary makes fun of my flip phone, because I used to have a flip phone, and now I've upgraded. Now I have a smartphone. Let me see what this is. Now I have a smartphone. See, I had a flip phone, but now I have a smartphone. We have mugs, Steve says, and so now I've graduated to this thing. But it's always like you know, sometimes it rings when it's not supposed to, and sometimes it doesn't ring when it's supposed to, and I can't figure out. Sometimes it takes me. Sometimes I get messages on it. People say they leave messages, and then there's nothing on there, and stuff like that. So I have to upgrade that. In other words, I'm behind the times. So, but I've come a long way since my flip phone. And Steve says we have mugs in stock. So folks, don't waste any time getting over to Mark's Place Live store by going to don't go now, because you're watching me live. I don't want everybody to leave. Everybody would leave, and I'd be in here by myself with Steve, and I don't want to be alone with Steve. So all right, so anyway, let's do a song, man. All right, let's do She Will Fly. Well, she's always thinking forward. Her thoughts are not on me. She's somewhere over Texas, and our love is out to sea. Ain't it funny how tomorrow don't agree with yesterday? I remember then her laughter, that's before it went away. And I could never second guess her ways. and all the things that she tried to say. She will fly on through the wind and rain. After all, it was just her way again. Tell me why, tell me why she will fly. Somewhere over Utah, I am driving east. Memories in boxes, maybe I should stop to eat. Lights flashing on the highway, warning signs that something's wrong. I'll be there by the morning, hear the radio song. Her thoughts now linger in the air. How can it be she's no longer there? She will fly on through the wind and rain. After all, it was just her way again. Tell me why, tell me why she will fly. She will fly away. She will fly away. She Will Fly from my CD From the Heart. That is a cool song. Taking you back a few years. We have Julie with us. Hello, Julie. Julie Nicholas is here with Roger Nicholas. Good to see you guys. We'd like to say good morning, Philippines. It is early there in the Philippines right now. We'd like to, actually, we should say it with a little more oomph and a little more enthusiasm. Good morning, Philippines. Magandang umaga, Filipinas. Yes. We are good to see you guys. Julie and Roger are here with us from the Philippines. And who else we have? Let's see. We have, where is, oh yes, we have, Rochi is here. Hello, Rochi. Good to see you. I had to scroll up and there you were at the bottom, Rochi. Good to see you. Oops, dropped my pic. Good morning, Philippines. All of my friends from the Philippines, we'd like to say hello. Bangkal Extension, Philippines. We have all the Nicolases and the Reyeses. We also have RC, and we have John and the kids, and we have Axel, and we also wanted to mention OG, because OG Nicholas, we're happy to say that he was in the hospital last week, and OG Nicholas, we want to wish him, he's home now, and we want to wish him many blessings and to get well, as we are praying for you, OG. We told you, OG, you have to go to the doctor and you have to get checked out, and he did, and he needed to go into the hospital. So I think we've saved him, and that's it. All right, let's play some great MPL music. Okay, well, let's, all right. So that's Steven's way of saying stop talking, and we've got to do some. What time is it? It's 5. Oh, it's 5:45, and I promised you guys I wanted to play a video for you. I will play a video for you right now. This is actually a song called County Line, and this was one of the singles that I released just recently, and this was one that we recorded in Nashville, and I think you're going to enjoy this. This is called County Line.
Just one last time. Blood, rose, thorns, and heartache left behind towns at daybreak, headed for that county line. It's gonna be a long, long time. Never make that county line. It's gonna be a long, long time. Never make that county line. White lines, high fever. I've never been a great believer. Save my soul before I fall. Last chance, one last mile. Running hard and in denial. Someone there to hear my call. It's gonna be a long, long time to make it to that county line. It's gonna be a long, long time. Never make that county line.
County Line brought to you courtesy of those fine folks at Mark's Place Live, where we bring you only the finest in recorded entertainment as well as well-produced videos. All right, hey, Rochi. Ellen is here. Good to see you, Ellen. Good to see you. Ellen is here all the way from Gardena, California, by way of Anaheim. And we have, and Nancy says that was fun. Yes, indeed. It was, Nancy, for sure, as always. We want to give a shout out to Kulas Cacerola Malaban. Yes, that we were supposed to give that shout out to you. And we did have a special request to do for Ellen. This is one of her favorites. This is called American Dreamers. Sorry about that. Came out across the open plain, on horseback and foot and wagon train, over the mountains, snow and rain. American dreamers all the same. Hey! Lit up the darkness with their light. They built the highways with their might. Made from sea to shining sea. American dreamers set us free. American dreamers, American dreamers made us free. American dreamers, you and me. Oh, American dreamers, American dreamers, American dreamers, you and me. We'll solve the mysteries of our race, opening boundaries into space. There's nothing that we can't do or see. American dreamers, you and me. American dreamers, American dreamers made us free. American dreamers, you and me. American dreamers, American dreamers, American dreamers made us free. American dreamers, American dreamers. That's for you, Ellen, and for Asia and Aaron and Pong and all of our friends in Anaheim, California. Good to see you here, Ellen. And Nurse Julie is with us. Hello, Nurse Julie. Good to see you all the way from San Diego, California. My goodness, good to see you, Nurse. We have friends from all over the United States here. We have Nancy Wyndham here. She is here all the way from Oregon. And we've got all of our friends in the Philippines here. We did our shout outs to our friends in the Philippines, I believe. We wanted to say hello to our Canadian friends, Jamel and all his friends. Plus we have Kelly from Singapore, and of course our friends from Garden Grove, whom we've already said hello. But we did want to mention that if you are in the Philippines, and I'm sure that most of you will be very soon, those of you who are with us in the Philippines, you have got to try JRN Catering, because at JRN Catering, they do catering right. Yes, we had to say that. And if you're looking for great imprinted merchandise with Mark's Place Live logos, you know, there comes a time in everyone's life when they need imprinted materials such as coffee mugs, and visors and shirts and hoodies and mugs. You've got to check out Mark's Place Live, because we have the finest imprinted merchandise this side of the Mississippi. So if you are so inclined, do visit our store, Mark's Place Live. And while you are at the website, you can download some great free music while you're there. So we appreciate that, and always appreciate your support here. If you would like to give a tip, we have a tip jar available here. It's very easy to use. You can use any credit card, or you can use. We don't take Bitcoin yet, do we? Do we take Bitcoin, Steve? I don't think we do, and we don't do any barter or trade, because somebody was here last week, wanted to give us some beaver pelts, and oh my goodness. Nancy, did you have something to do with it? Oh my goodness. All right. So we did our shout outs, and we're here for 90 more minutes. We are here for say another 30 more minutes. We have some music. So if you have any requests for any non-original songs, just keep them to yourself, because we don't do them. And I'm gonna do. Let me look at my lineup here. Okay, I think we got a little time to do that. Let's do "Fallen in Love Again." This is not by popular request, but we're gonna do it anyway. How do you like that idea? Yeah, Steve. Steve says we don't take Bitcoin yet, but we're working on the beaver pelts, right? It's funny how I entertain myself. Was leaving town in the morning, needing to put it all behind. She gave me no warning. That is when she caught me blind. All the plans I had were living in my head. I had to turn around and find that girl instead. Feels like falling in love again. This is my last call. Feels like I'm falling in love again. It's the last time I'm ever gonna fall. Feels like falling in love. Feels like falling in love. Feels like falling in love again. She was standing there waiting, smiling, knowing that she'd won. There in the doorway, knew I had nowhere to run. There in the darkness, that's where she took my hand. She blew out the candle flame and I went on my plan. Feels like falling in love again. This is my last call. Feel like I'm falling in love again. It's the last time I'm never gonna fall. Feels like falling in love. Feels like I'm falling in love. Feel like I'm falling in love again. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum-dum. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just a couple of weeks later, my new romance unwound. I packed my things up and drove myself on out of town. This time I'll make it out, this time I know I can. Before one more calls to start it all again. Feel like falling in love again. This is my last call. Feel like I'm falling in love again. It's the last time I'm ever gonna fall. Feels like falling in love. Feels like I'm falling in love. Feels like falling in love again. And Rochi says that is his favorite song. So, oh, I'm losing my cowboy hat. Well, thank you so much, Rochi. Appreciate that. It's always fun. That's a fun song, isn't it? Yeah, I love that song too. That's got a nice rollicking sound to it, and I can actually see that. I can really hear that. I can hear the production on that with full, like drums, guitar, keyboards, piano, maybe some, what do you call it? Oh, Hammond B3 would sound really good on that. You still with us, Michael Perna? You still with us? I was going to ask you what you felt the arrangement, what some of the instruments might be good for that. Nurse Julie, you're with us. Hello again. Good to see you. And we've got some new music for you here tonight. That's always fun. And we have friends with us from all over the United States here and all around the world, all the way from the United States, Canada, and the Philippines, and Singapore. So we want to say hello to all of our friends. And if you are in our chat room and you haven't yet introduced yourself, please do so. Step on up and type something into the little box down there, and you will show up, and we will award you with love and kisses and great gifts, because this is a great community here. And speaking of community, if you are enjoying the music that you hear here at Mark's Place Live each and every week, you can also share with your social media and get us out there on the social media platforms by sharing the Mark's Place Live link and music with your friends and family and everyone in your network. That's always greatly appreciated. All right, let's move on and do us another song. I'd like to do one of my other singles for you right now. This is a very cool tune, fun tune. And this is one of my favorites. This is called Looking for a Girl. I'm going to use my 12-string capo on this one. This will take up our key just a little bit, make it a little bit easier to sing. All right. All right, this is called Looking for a Girl. Say that love ain't something you search for. Say that love ain't something you find. Say just waited to reach out and touch you. How can it find me when love is blind? And I'm just looking for a girl. I've been around the world. I've been looking and I just can't find her. I'm just looking for a girl. I'm just looking for a girl. I'm looking for a girl. Yeah. My daddy said don't run after love, boy. My mama said you'll find it in time. My friends all say watch what you ask for. You might regret what you will find. Now I'm looking. I've been around the world. I've been looking and I just can't find her. I'm just looking for a girl. I'm searching for the right one. I know she's out there for me. One look, one smile, I know right away she'll be the one that I've always dreamed of. Until that day, looking for a girl. I've been around the world, I've been looking, I just can't find her. I'm just looking for a girl. I've been around the world, been looking and I just can't find her. I'm just looking for a girl. Fun song about the futility of searching for love. You shouldn't search for love. When the time is right, it'll reach out and touch you. And speaking of reach out and touch, I hope everyone is doing well tonight and that you guys had a really good week. And of course, we do wish you a fantastic upcoming week. We are doing quite well here, at least in the state of California, but it seems from the news that we're doing really good on these vaccines, but still not out of the woods yet, because we still have quite a few people to vaccinate still yet. And also there are some what do they call variations or variables or whatever they are, and those are actually different strains of the coronavirus, and some of those, the variants that they're called, are starting to circulate. So now it's kind of a race against time to sort of get as many people vaccinated as possible before the variants mutate to a different strain that the vaccines that we have right now can't fight. So what a thing, huh? But I'll tell you, it's an amazing thing that though pandemic is a terrible thing, that the innovation and the wonderful ability of our scientific community to be able to do vaccines so quickly in this thing that will save a great deal of lives. So we're very happy about that. So do keep wearing those masks and social distancing until we can get this whole thing under control. Do your part, if not for yourself, for your neighbor. Okay. Who else do we have? Do we have anybody else in the chat room here? I think Anthony Michael Perna has left us. He's gone. That's okay. People come in and out. That's great. And we hope you guys are doing well tonight. So we have some other new music to share for you. I think we should do the brand new song. This is going to be the upcoming single for next month, and that'll be coming out on April the 1st. And then we're going to start to get caught up on some of our videos. This is called Find a Way Into Her Heart. Never thought I'd see a girl as hot as her in a town as cold as mine. Her face was captured in that neon light, like an angel caught in time. Should I cross that boundary line? I've been searching for a way to win her love, just a place where I can start. Need a magic key to open up her door, find a way into her heart, into her heart. Got no pickup lines, I'm just a quiet man. But she knocked me off my feet. She turned me upside down by simply standing there. And I just knew we had a meet. She seems so sweet, and I've been searching for a way to win her love. Just a place where we can start. Just some place to show I could be her man. Find a way into her heart. Oh, into her heart. La 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 la. La 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 la. Well, I gathered my courage and I walked right up to that girl and I said, would you honor me this dance? She smiled and turned to me and said, I've been searching for a way to win your love. Just a place where I could start. I need a place, I need a way to open up the door. I gotta find my way into your heart. Find a way into your heart. Now we're together. I got to think of something I can do or say. Something clever, something smart. Just some way to show I could be a man. Find a way into her heart. Find a way into her heart. Now we're together. We're never far apart. Find a way into her heart. Find a way into her heart. Brand new song, Find a Way Into Her Heart. That's going to be next month's single to be released on the 1st of April. And we hope you're gonna, I'll actually keep you posted on that if you would like to get the latest and greatest on what's happening with my songs and releases, upcoming videos, and all of that type of fun stuff. Visit my Facebook site. And also, if you get an opportunity to check out some of the videos, if you do miss any of our shows, Mark's Plays Live episodes and as well as the music videos, you can always head on over to my YouTube live channel, my YouTube channel, and subscribe and check out the YouTube. Steve, if you could put up the YouTube subscription link, and that would be wonderful. Nancy Wyndham wants to hear Time of Our Lives. Oh, I'm more than happy to do that for you. Time of Our Lives. Yeah, that's a fun song, isn't it? All right, we'll do that for you. We did that a little bit earlier, so I don't want to repeat that one again, but I tell you what I'll do, Nancy. You have another song that you like, which is called As Good As It Gets. Why don't I do that for you, because we did Time of Our Lives a little earlier, so that's okay with you. I think you'll enjoy this one as well. As Good As It Gets. Let me do this. I will capo. I'm gonna capo to 1. Now let's see what we got. Nancy, this is for you. It's called As Good As It Gets. If there were no tomorrow, I wouldn't have fears. If it ended tonight, girl, there wouldn't be tears. You and I are so blessed. Our love is as good as it gets. And I'd never trade this for nothing. You are the one and the best. Our love was sent down from the angels above. Our love is as good as it gets. La 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 la. You've given me laughter, lifted me high. Through all of the heartaches, you've touched me inside. And we've got no regrets. Our love is as good as it gets. And I'd never trade this for nothing. You are the one and the best. You are the reason, you've strengthened my faith. Our love is as good as it gets. You are my one and my only, and our love survived the rest. You are the reason, you've strengthened my faith. Our love is as good, our love is as good. Our love is as good as it gets. As good as it gets. That's for you, Nancy Wyndham. Thanks so much for requesting that. Our Love is as good as it gets. Another one of those fine singles. And of course, a little bit of a different arrangement than what than I did in the recording. So that's always cool and that's always fun. All right, we're doing on time. Well, we have about another 12 minutes before we are done our stream, and we have a couple more things that I'd like to do for you. This is one I haven't done in a little bit. I haven't done this song in a little bit of time. Thank you, Rosemary. Hey, Rosemary, we've missed you around here. Now, if you don't get an invite from me, I don't always get around to sending all the invites out. It doesn't mean we don't want you. That means that you're always welcome here each and every week, and we'd like to see you. Anytime you want to pop in, you are welcome here. All right, so here's a song that this is a song that's called this was featured in a movie on the Lifetime channel. This is called Rockin' the Country. I was born on a bus bound for Memphis with the radio turned up high. delivered to this world to the rhythm of the road, keeping perfect 4/4 time. Mama sang like an angel, my daddy played a mean guitar. We ruled the road in a traveling show, playing honky-tonk cowboy bars. I learned to crawl listening to Elvis. I learned to walk to Jerry Lee. I grew up rocking the country, and that is how it always gonna be. Rocking the country, I'm plugging it in and playing fast and loose. Rocking the country, I feel the high low whistle and the rhythm and blues. Now the years flew by, I got a band of my own. We play it hot, fast and sly. I got red on steel, I got blue on guitar, and a drummer sitting way up high. And now we're kicking it in St. Louis, we're jamming down in Tennessee. We're still here rocking the country, and that's the way it's gonna be. Yeah, rocking the country, we're plugging it in, we're playing fast and loose. Rockin' the country, you hear the high low whistle and the rhythm and blues. Oh, the rhythm and blues. My daughter was born bound Gainesville, the back of our Bento bus. She looks wild and free, just like a red and me. You know she looks a lot like us. She learned to crawl listening to Elvis. She learned to walk to Jerry Lee. She's growing up and rocking the country, and that is how it'll always be. We're rocking the country, plugging it in, we're playing fast and loose. We're just rocking the country, yeah. We're just rocking the country, yeah. Rocking the country, rocking country, yeah. I haven't done that one in about a month. Yes, indeed. Rocking the country, taking you back a few years on that one. That was also from the Heart CD. And yeah. We're gonna do one right now. This is called Wanted Man. Riding out across the land, keep ahead of bounty men. On the move, stay on the run. I never stop for anyone. I can't forget the night we shared in Abilene. You said you cared. I could not take your hand, confess to you I'm a wanted man. When I think of all those things that I have left behind, run from the lawman's gun, avoiding ties that bind. Open up your heart to someone else who can, someone who is not a wanted man. On a dark and dusty night, I got into a deadly fight. Left a bleeding man to die. It was in my own defense I maintained my innocence, but he breathed his last goodbye. Oh, his last goodbye. When I think of all those things that I have left behind, running from that lawman's gun, avoiding ties that bind. Open up your heart to someone else who can, someone who is not a wanted man. Oh, wanted man. See the ghosts of long dead men, from the hills they cry again, hung for things they did not do. Hear them call for me and you. You know, some men were made to run. That is how the West was won. But if that be my fate, for the rest of all my days I think of all your loving ways. But I know that it's too late. I know that it's too late. And when I think of all those things that I have left behind, running from the lawman's gun, avoiding ties that bind, open up your heart to someone else who cares, someone who is not, someone who is not, someone who is not a wanted man. When I think of all those things that I have left behind, running from the lawman's gun, avoiding ties that bind, open up your heart to someone else who cares, someone who is not, someone who is not, someone who is not a wanted man. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. And each and every week we'll be here on Thursday nights. Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for our 90-minute show. I want you guys to have a wonderful week. Do spread the word on social media about Mark's Place Live. Be sure to stay safe, wear a mask, social distance. And until we see you again, we will bid you a happy and peaceful week.